What is that? Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. A child's drawings. I wonder who the artist is. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them, indeed. Can I not go to the mill? Yes, I can. Lenhart. Afternoon. You're the Gertner's boarder, aren't you? How could you tell? You're as filthy as a farmer, but you don't smell like sheep. Quite unlike the Gertners. Well, they're rustic folk, to be sure. The only one among them with a mind is Eva. There's a smart girl. How's she, by the way? She's fine. Why? I'm only curious. She used to bring their barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. She'd shown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hoped to foster that. Oh well, it is a handsome mill. She's the only windmill in Bavaria. Did you know? Powerful duchy in the southeastern Holy Roman Empire. It is east of Swabia and north of Tyrol. Tassing and Kiersau sit in the extreme south of the duchy, near the border with Tyrol. Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps, and none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Not except you. Yes, I'm sure it's... it's the peasants who have the problem. No, I suspect they have more urgent matters on their minds. I should be going. Until later. Until later, Maller. Quite an adept windmill, as it were. What a curious mill. The wind turns the sails, and that powers the grinding stone. Yeah, like the Dutch did. Hello. Oh, Paul, right? I don't think we've talked before. I'm Andreas. I'm staying with the Gertners. Oh, but you're not a farmer. Why are you living with the farmers? They're letting me board with them while I work in the Abbey scriptorium. You're a monk? I'm an artist. Oh, like you do drawings? Drawing, painting, calligraphy. If it goes in a book, I can put it there. Oh, is that how you do your... How do you get money? What? The Abbey pays me, of course. Art is a job, just like being a miller is a job, but it's also a calling. My dad says drawing's stupid. It's not worth anything. Your dad's wrong. Not where he can hear. Sorry. Do you like to draw, Paul? Yes. More than anything, but I have to do it where Dad can see. He gets mad. My dad doesn't like some of the things I do either. That's why I don't tell him. Can I tell you a secret? Sure. Sometimes I draw on the ruins in the meadows where Dad can't see. Oh, the Romans would have been honored. They loved defacing monuments. I don't know what that means. Don't worry about it. What do you draw? Cats? Mom? I don't know. Stuff. I probably shouldn't be talking to you. Dad won't like it. You're probably right. I'll go. Until later, Paul. And hey, keep drawing, all right? I will. Bye. Nice. And we have Staub over here. A very good boy. Hello. They all know me. All of the dogs know me. Great stuff. Good boy. Hello, Mom. Else is her name. Good afternoon. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Andreas Mahler, master artist. Oh, a master at such a young age. It's impressive. Indeed so. You must be very well educated and hard-working then. Kind of you to say so. I apologize, we didn't even get properly introduced. You must be Else Mullerin? Yes, that is me. I heard Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. They seem to enjoy having someone new in the house. Perhaps Eva more than Clara. Oh, I only meant... living on a farm among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? Il Peter. Oh, that's his face, yes. We remember him. Let's put this to the test here about the Miller's Stowe. Because there was something that's kind of been bugging me about the way Peter's wife, I forget her name, said things. She said that Peter doesn't want people to know that he needs money. And that she used to be the one to pay the taxes, but now it's Peter, and he insists on being him. So I wonder if he needs the money for the taxes, or if he needs it for something else. You know, like something else. Oh dear, says Else. Ursula brings some joy to the household, though. Yes, Ursula, the little girl that says little kids things. Such a lovely little girl, says Else. I talked to your son, Paul. He seemed like a good kid. Paul is a darling, but so shy. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Elsa, says Landhart, have you finished with your gabble? There's work that needs doing. Oh, no. I'm sorry, I have to get to my labors. Of course, I apologize if I have bothered you. Until later, Mistress Mullerin. Until then. Maybe I can talk to the father here and see what he's up. Glass windows, they must have cost a fortune. Yeah, that is the Miller's house. It's curious. We can go to the meadow. That's where we were already. Where does the other one connect to? I suppose back to the... back over here. Potentially. Let's find out. See you later, Staub. Oh yeah, it's the church. Oh, Thomas. God be with you, Andreas. And we can go to the mill. We can go to the widow. Hey, Klaus. Hello, Andreas. Yeah, you're weird with the way you talk. Central Town. Town Commons. Oh, you can right-click to see things. That's interesting. That's a thing you can do. Our Lady of the Labyrinth. How do I get there? I wonder. Is it this? I think it is. So we can go back to the meadow, or check out the forest. Let's see. Most of this felling is for the abbey's renovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. Because the forest isn't theirs. That's why they can only gather sticks. We also have Smokey's home. We have a little squirrel over there. Access to the meadow. Shrine of Saint Satya. And a waterfall. There's another squirrel. Let's go to the smokers. Or, I say smokers, but I think it is. Václav. Hello. Hello, you're not a local, are you? Oh, no, I'm staying in Tassing only briefly. Is Smokey a friend of yours? No, I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tassing, but he's let me stay with him, so yeah, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. Not me. There is incredible diversity in nature. I find it awe-inspiring. Variation comes with dangers too, he says. I haven't seen you too often. Do you live here? I'm only visiting Tassing as well. My name is Andreas Mahler. Oh, you're the artist staying up at the Abbey. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right, I'm Václav, a traveling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. What brought you to Tassing, Václav? Well, I actually came to visit Kiersau's library. I'd hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. Well, yeah, Father Journeau is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptorium most days. He does seem like an angry man. He threatened to expel me from Tassing entirely. Well, what were you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they are primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. That is a fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons water and earth, and the world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. Did Satan appear as a snake to Eve? Is that the common understanding in the 16th century Europe? It might be. Because I think that's not like the literal text. That's not what it says in the literal text. And early Christianity didn't consider that to be how it worked, I think. I'm not a theologian, so I don't know all the details. But I think in the Genesis specifically, it says it's a messenger from Satan rather than Satan himself. Yeah, I don't know. They can only dwell in deep caves and pools as well, like snakes. Because it wasn't a snake, because it had legs. And yeah. I'd never considered it that way before. You might be onto something. I did not expect such open dialogue with you, Master Maller. Few men with your stature would entertain such ideas with someone like me. Anyway, I should get back to work. Until later, Vaxlav. His work is just dinner. No, he's doing something. He's tinkering. He's sharpening stuff. And we have Smokey here.
Oh, Master, Maller?
Yes.
We met once before, I think. You were drawing something by the waterfall.
I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. You're the charcoal burner.
Yes, I have to stay out here in the forest near the kiln.
Is there anything I can do for you? I'm just admiring your home. Out here among the trees seems like a good life.
The charcoal fires tend to mask the view a bit, but otherwise it's not too bad. Was there something you needed?
No, just being friendly.
Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Maller.
Until then. Yeah, I think these dialogues probably don't change based on the time of day. So we could have come here earlier, I think. Maybe when it wasn't raining. Although the rain, it's fine. It doesn't seem to affect us much, so I like that. Let's go to the shrine first before we go to the waterfall. Oh, Gertrude, I think. Yes. And this is Satya. She came here to collect flowers, perhaps? God bless you, Master Maller. God bless you, Sister Gertrude. I didn't know you needed to forage for herbs down here. I thought the convent had a garden. Oh, it does, but the forest provides many local plants that we don't need to cultivate. The Romans believed that Tassing was protected by a fairy, and the plants that grew around her spring bloomed all year. Father Janot didn't seem to approve of the brothers and sisters knowing the history of Tassing. The abbot worries about the influence that such tales can have on the townsfolk. Wayward minds lead to wayward souls, after all. Legend says Tassia was a fairy who lived by the local spring. She was bathing there when she was interrupted by a man who wanted his way with her. When she cried out, Mars, who was hunting in the forest, heard her and struck the man down. Tassia blessed him by washing him in the spring, and the water that fell from his body made the ground around Tassing fertile. It's all pagan nonsense, of course, but it's a lovely story. Ah, so Tassing was named after the Roman nymph. Yes, although I believe there was some muttering many years ago to rename the town after Saint Satya instead. I don't think the Duke was fond of the idea. Anyway, I ought to get back to work. God bless you, Master Maller. Until later, sister. That's cool. A carving of Saint Satya. It looks quite old. Yeah. Although I don't know what quite old would be like. 200 years out here in the waste in the elements would probably make it look quite old as well. Rotten and full of bugs. No wonder Otto hasn't split it up. And this is old Otto. The waterfall must flow down from the snowmelt in the mountains above the abbey. We could go to the old salt mine. The soil in these woods is rich and moist. It would be an excellent place to forage for mushrooms once I have some free time. Okay, well, I don't have free time right now. Good to see you, Andreas, says old Otto. Although, I might not be able to go here. I can, yeah. Because, you know, the pop-up. Tassing's old salt mine. How the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up. Also called the Via Imperii, the Imperial Road links Venice in the south with Stettin on the Baltic Sea in the north. It passes through Verona, Innsbruck, Nuremberg, and many other cities along the way. It also brings thousands of travelers to Tassing and Kiersau every year. I'm just investigating is all. Seeing all the little rabbits. Anyway, moving on. Let's go back to, well, not town. Let's see what is... So we came from the waterfall. Not the meadow, yeah. What we have more around here. Connects to the forest, that's the meadow. It's the mill. It's these guys. We could go to Central Town and see what's up there. We have a kitty. Schlau. Hello. Kitty likes us. Nice. Meow. And here we have Lucky. Hello, Andreas. We've met him before. Steinhauer House. This is the guy that is gonna serve us dinner or supper. Agnes. Hello, Andreas. Yeah, can I not go upstairs? I don't think I can. North Town. Alban Bakery. Oh, the bakers. Hey, Ulrich. God bless you, Andreas. And a little girl, Anna. Hi. Oh, she's baking. Oh, that's cute. And Gret's here. Andreas, such a pleasure to see you. And looking so handsome as always. Back for more of my rye. Oh, by the way, I have found out what rye is. It's just I don't see it very commonly in English. It is, I know what it is. In Portuguese, the word is centeio, but it doesn't really matter what the word is in Portuguese. My point is that it's not necessarily the fanciest kind of bread. I do like rye bread though, and just not so much for sandwiches. It's good for dinner, for having a meal with rye bread. Not although cornbread and wheat bread is pretty good as well for that. But yeah, those would probably be better for sandwiches. Although wheat bread is probably better for sandwiches. Dear Gret, you know I can't stay away from your rye. Andreas, I was passing by and thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Aren't you a good man? Well, you're always welcome here, Andreas. And always welcome to my rye. Be well. Until later, Gret. And that is bye. That is the bakers. Can't do much other than that. So we can go to the town commons. Let's go to North Town. See what's up with that. Some basins. Some things going on. More ruins. I wonder if they're from the old Roman colony. This wall here? It could be. We got Werner here. Hello, you're the artist from Nuremberg. Andreas Mahler. Yes. You've heard of me already, Dr. Stoltz. Stolz? Yeah? Someone mentioned you dabbled at university for a year or two. Funny. You're staying with the Gartners, yes. The Abbey does have a guest house, you know? Oh, yeah, the Gartners are good and gracious people. For farmers. Tassing is full of miserable people like him. Everyone's been kind enough to me. You haven't done anything to cross them yet. If you do, well, you'll see what I mean. They expect me to perform miracles, but I'm not a saint. The rest of the townsfolk, well, there can't be more than a handful of them who know how to spell their own names. Father Journeau is too soft with them, but I suppose he has to keep them placated or risk riots on his land. Fortunately, I do not intend to stay in Tassing long.
Where are you planning to go instead? Innsbruck might be worth my time. I recommend you don't linger here either, Moller. Or you'll soon find yourself trapped in a marriage to a mouse-faced girl with dirt under her nails. A daily risk for you, I'm sure. I am a successful, educated doctor, Moller. I can't be too careful. In any case, I must ask you to go. I have plenty of work to do. Good day. Until later, Dr. Stoltz. Until then. He's charming. Tassing is lucky to have so much wondwort. Yes. So the purpley looking flower is called wondwort. I don't know if that matters, because it's the second time we see that. I don't know if we're gonna need to go around town to get stuff like that for later. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, and look at the thing on the left side. That bird over there. How are you doing, Andres? Hello, Andreas. Good afternoon, Andres. So, Otto and Heva, huh? Yes, what about them? How's their courtship developing? Doing fine, you think? I'm not a gossip, Andreas. I do not ask this to pour water onto the rumor mill, but for the concern I have for the happiness of my friends. Of course, Andreas, fancy talk for being nosy. Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit too slow about it. Oh. He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other, seems to me. If you found the right person, you should go for it. That's what I would do. What stopped you? Well, that's, personal. You can trust me, Andres. Aren't we friends? That's what the gossipers always say. But we are friends, I can't deny that. I, do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing. It may not be as remarkable as people say. Maybe. I must get back to work, Andreas. Enough talk. Until later. If we go back to Otto's place, or to Eva's place, Zimmerman house, we're gonna go there. We should talk to Eva. So I can't go back there. Although, no, look. We have been back there. That's the other road. Cool. Let's go to Zimmerman house over here. Hey, Otto. Hey, Andres. I forgot about their surnames, and that's why I was confused about who the hell these people were. But no, it's Otto. And then from here, we can go to the Druckers, or the church, and then the Widow Kemperin. Yeah, I'll do that, because I think we came from down here. No, we didn't. We came from down here. Gardner Farm. That's how we talk to Eva. Right. Oh, yeah, it's quite easy to navigate, all things considered. Hey, Peter. Andreas. Big York. Hey, Andreas. Their voice goes all over the place. I remember Big York, though, but yeah. Gardner House. Hey, Clara. Hello, Andreas. Hello, Clara. I have something for you. Oh. This should be enough to pay my rent and the tax you owe the Abbey. Andreas, this is far more than your rent payment. We can't accept this. I insist. It's enough to pay back the abbot, yes? It is, but Andrea, how did you even get so much coin? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare? I have my ways, Clara. I'm more resourceful than you think. You and your secrets, Andreas Mahler. I want to pry. Thank you, Andreas. You don't know what this means to us. I'm happy to help, Clara. It's the Christian thing to do. You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you. I'll let you move on with your day. God bless you. Until later. Hey, Eva. Hello, Andreas. Was it not Eva that I needed to talk to? Yeah, so that quest is done now. I might be mistaken about who it was. Hey, Il Peter is here. Hey, Ursula. Enter, proceed. God bless you, says Il Peter. Curious. Let's go to the farm. And then we go to the widowers. Johann's family keeps beehives for the honey and wax. We have Hans. Hey, Andreas. How's it going, Hans? Keeping busy in the fields? I guess. Do you like it? What? The farming? I never really thought about it. Dad says it has to get done whether I like it or not. What do you think about then? Uncle Franz said Brigitte might come to help with the laundry today. That's what you think about, I suppose. She's Martin's wife, right? She seems nice. She is. Nicer than Veronica, anyway. Oh, look at how... Why is Veronica like that? He does not like Veronica. I wish Brigitte lived here instead of her. Oh. Why is that red? Maybe what I said about God and whatnot is wrong. Well, you have a good time thinking about your cousin's wife. What? Until later, Hans. Bye. Hans is not a very complicated person. Johann?
Hey there, Andreas.
And Veronica? Hello, Andreas. I wonder why he doesn't like her.